Are you planning to come to Europe or going abroad and you want to meet an agent for that? The agent is promising you to bring you to Europe and any other country without any problem. Do you really want to risk your life? Watch this. Hey everyone, welcome back and Assalamu alaikum. As you know that this channel is all about travel, adventure, food and culture. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So many of my friends and people also from some other countries ask me, so what is the best way and easy and best possible way to come to Europe and any other country abroad? Well, I don't know about any other country abroad, but I know about Europe and Germany, especially in Austria, because I've been living here now for the last 15, 16 years. I have been here, I have seen all that. And I have also seen many immigrants coming through some of the problems, maybe losing their life. If you remember, like 5 years ago, there was a big truck which was filled with human bodies, and that was right 5 kilometers away from my office. I was right there. I have met many people also from Pakistan on the border, staying there for nights and nights and nights, staying in the tents of Red Cross, where they were not able to go ahead. It was cold night and they were really tired. I've also met someone at the airport who came here at Vienna airport with a fake diplomatic blue Pakistani passport. Now imagine that those agents, they give you hope that everything is fine, and when you land here, everything is fine. And then you, your parents, and all your family is in trouble. So do you really want this? I don't think so. So what they do, those human traffickers, they get the money from you. So they get all the savings of you, all your parents, your family, your sisters, your mothers. They sell all their gold and jewelry and their properties and lands and whatever they have. They just want, with the hope that you will go abroad and you will be their source of income and their support. But then they don't know that those agents, they're just getting your money, and then you are losing your life, or maybe you're losing everything but not life. Maybe you should be thankful to that, but you're losing everything with just that you just come here to Europe, and most of the time they make up to Europe, but then they have to go back because they're illegal here. And there are a few times that they die in seas, which you have seen already many times in the news. So, do you really want that? What do you imagine life when you come here? So, and now my advice, whenever someone asks me that if I want to go to Europe or any other country, and my question is that, what do you want to do there? What is your plan? Do you have any idea of life there? Do you speak the language? Do you speak English? Do you speak any other language in the country where you're going? Like if you want to come to Europe, if you want to come to Austria or Germany, you should have a good knowledge of German. If not a very strong basic knowledge, very strong knowledge of German, but at least on the conversation level, which will make your life easy. But before doing that, the first question is, what is the plan? What you want to do? Now, a few years ago, I met some people from Pakistan, from Gujranwala and from Gujarat, and they were saying that we were repairing motorbikes in Pakistan and we will also repair motorbikes in Germany. And I said, okay, so those motorbikes in Germany are not the same as in Pakistan. And one other thing to keep in mind, that Europe does not need at the moment any of the labor. Many of the things are getting automated here, and the fact that the EU is expanding in the last few years, last 5 or 10 years, the European Union has expanded countries to the Eastern European side. they are also included now to European Union. So the labor comes from there. They can commute from their home, like from Hungary to Austria. They come every day. It's 1 hour drive. They want to do this, so they come every day here. And the same thing to Germany, and same thing to other. So all the labor come from the neighboring countries, right? So they don't actually need the labor coming from some other countries like Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, or some other African countries. So if you want to come to Europe, so you should know what do you have, what is your background, what is the education you have. If you have education just like in simple bachelor, like BA, what we do in Pakistan, and afterwards they do MA, and after MA they say, okay, now we have done MA, what do we do? So we cannot do anything, right? So the age of today is now in Europe, or maybe around the world, is that technology, IT, computers, engineering, any kind of engineering, medical, and also those professions which are linked to medicine, like medical. So these are the professions which you might be interested in if you want to come to Europe. So if you have the knowledge, if you have the education of them in Pakistan or in other countries, then you can even think of going abroad. If you don't have this knowledge, if you don't have this kind of education, so the best would be to stay there wherever you are in Pakistan, India, or some other country. Stay there and build up the skill and build up that basic knowledge, and then you come over here. And then at the end of this video, I will also share my advice that how you can come here and what is the best way to come here in my opinion. And again, disclaimer here is that this is my opinion which I have seen in the last few years, and it's not a recommendation, it's not an advice, right? So whatever you do is your own responsibility, but I'm just sharing my opinion and my observation in the last few years. So if you want to come to Europe or any other country abroad, the best thing is to have the basic education, at least a bachelor's level in the fields I have mentioned before: engineering, IT, networking, communication, and medicines, whatever those fields are. Have at least a basic education there. With a basic education mean bachelor's in Pakistan with a good GPA, with a good grade, or in India with a good grade, right? And then you can apply for the universities here in Europe, in Germany, Austria, Sweden, or any other European country. You can apply there. There are many public universities. If you have a good GPA, if you have a good grade, then they will offer you almost free education. I mean, free education means that you will not have to pay the fees, but you will have your other expenses like the food and living and some other books and whatever you want to have here, right? So those expenses you will have here. But that is the real way. So once you are here for education, so you have to do, at least, as I said, do the bachelor's in Pakistan or India, wherever you are, a bachelor's in a good field, in a good education field with a background, then come over here for master's. And after master's, once you have completed your master's, you get at least now in Europe, in Austria and Germany, you get 1 year visa to find a job. And in most cases, you find a job. And then you are legal here. So after 5 years, after education, after completing your education here, in 1 year, you get the job, hopefully. If not, then you have at least a strong education which you can go back India or Pakistan, wherever you come from, go back there, and then there you will have a good life, right? But my advice to you will be that stay away from those human traffickers. They get your money, they get everything you have, and then you will never find them. Now, I'm from Pakistan. I came here for 16 years, and I have seen many stories. I have seen many people coming and going here. Been working with local departments as a translator, because the people they come here, they have no, they don't have the knowledge of language, German language. So I've been going there to help them out, and they are really poor people, really. They give everything to the agents, and the agent is gone, your money is gone, your parents are in trouble. And imagine that someone coming from Pakistan on the diplomatic passport, diplomatic blue passport, coming in Vienna, and then he was lost because the passport was fake. So there is only 2 or 3% chance that the people who come here, maybe they will be accepted for asylum, but from those countries like India, Pakistan, and they will be going back sooner or later, 1 year, 2 years. So you lose those 2 or 3 years your life. You risk your life. You lose all the money, all the assets that you have, and at the end you have to go back. So think about this. Do you really want this? Is it really worth it? With all that money what you have spent to those human traffickers, you could build a solid business in Pakistan or India, wherever you are, right? And you can. I know that we from Pakistan, India, or some or those countries, we are hardworking people, right? So if we spend this money, if we invest this money, what we give to human traffickers, if we spend this money on our business, right, we can make up a living so much better in Pakistan rather than risking your life, risking everything, and going abroad, and then losing everything. So think about it. So my advice will be to you in the end that if you really want to go abroad, so build up a strong basis, strong education, bachelor's at least, in the field of engineering, IT, computers, and then go abroad, do your masters, because with education you can do everything. So do your masters, and after masters you will get 1 year visa to find a job, and in most cases you find a job, so you have the job, and then you are legal here. So everything is legal, right? And then you have no problem at all. And then you can expect a good life. But without all that, so just a labor, don't come here, please. If you find value from this video, so just hit the like button, subscribe it, and also write down in the comments what do you want to study here, what is your goal, and if you need any advice from me, any help from me, I would be, and if I could do anything, I would be most happy to do that. Yeah, just comment me down there, what is your plan, what do you want to study, and what do you do back in Pakistan or India or wherever you are, right? So, and I will do my best to answer you. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you soon.